So right, bro. So the saying goes, if you walk with the crippled, you'll start to limp, right? So why is it important to surround yourself with good people and people who are stronger than you in some spaces?
I think it kind of goes into the fact of when it comes down to things as a human being, because you are a human, you are limited. And when it comes down to just being a human being in the reality that's presented to us, you have limited time to achieve what you want to achieve before you die. And in order to achieve those things, you need to be very focused. But also, because you're a limited human being, you have things that you're good at, and you have things that you're bad at. You're limited in an aspect. You have strengths, you have weaknesses. And in order to get from point A to point Z, or whatever that is for you, you need to surround yourself with people that are going to ensure that you get to that goal. It's one of those things too, for instance, as as like being an athlete and, a lot of things, like going in college, there's lots of things going on, right? But when it comes to taking advice, that is one of the big things that really chews people up and spits them out, is they're taking advice from the wrong people. And the wrong people can actually be your parents. It can be your friends from school. It can be other teammates. It could be a wide variety of people. That's why you have to be very clearly defined in where you're trying to go. You, not everyone else. You personally, where you want to go, and who's actually giving me the information, or they're strong where I'm weak, or they actually have the perspective that I want for me to go to where I want to go. That it's imperative. It was just something too, like I was going through all these situations in college, and just like everyone else, and I would go back to my support system if I had an issue. Hey, I had this problem with this. Like, what are your thoughts on this? I needed to get advice from you. And one of the people I realized I couldn't go to everything with was my parents, because they weren't athletes like my mom was and my dad kind of was. But as far as athletes in this situation in particular, they did not know everything that was going on. It's something that's very shielded from the public. And even though I can have the best skills of explaining the situation to them, the fact of the matter is I need to talk to people who have actually dealt with this situation in particular to get the best results. Because the thing is too, you want to make sure you get there. Like, ensure yourself that you're going to get from the point A or point Z of where you're trying to go. And taking advice from people who can give you the best advice is absolutely necessary. It's imperative, and that'd be the difference between you shooting yourself in the foot and you getting to where you want to go as quickly and as efficiently as possible without falling on your face 1,000 times. Like, that's a huge thing. It's huge. Who is it? Socrates that said basically, and I'm definitely paraphrasing it, but if you want to be a gymnast, you need to talk to someone who was a gymnast. That's what you just got to do. If I want to be a billionaire, I need to talk to billionaires. I don't need to talk to millionaires or 100,000aires. I need to talk to a billionaire in order to get the best information possible in my limited amount of time, and living in a reality where pitfalls are abundant. I want to get through those pitfalls, around them, underneath them, whatever. I just don't want to fall into them. And it's all about getting the best advice from the best people all the time, not just at any time, all the time, every single time. Because I want to get to my goals as efficient and as quickly as possible.